Good evening and welcome to my channel. Just been Aldi to do some shopping. Not just any Aldi on the Isle of Wight. So finally made it down here again for a week. I didn't do any videoing on the way because it was a bit of a disastrous journey. Ended up being on the motorway all the way and it was just very boring. And then I usually like to take some shots on the ferry, but it were blowing a gale in the Solent. It's not windy here, but it certainly was out at sea. So stay tuned and let's see how the holiday goes. Okay, first day of the break and we're heading off to Yarmouth. Park up there, have a walk around the town, and then map book Mickey, who's notorious for finding little single track roads. He's found some on his map and apparently they go down to like little secret hidden coves, so he wants to check those out. So we're not going to do too many miles today. So just having a long day in the saddle yesterday. We've got Ian behind on his Can-Am. They put me in the middle because I always get lost or take a wrong turn in. So I've got one to follow and one to keep an eye on there. But as I said, if I didn't keep getting lost, the trip would be boring. I had that little bit of excitement to the groove. Originally we would have come down a couple of days ago to watch the racing, but lo and behold, yet again it's been cancelled for this year. Something to do with the Isle of Wight Council. Do we do it, don't we do it, health and safety, blah blah blah. Even though the majority of the island, I believe, welcome the racing because they reckon it's going to bring like millions of pounds into the economy. So we'll have to be waiting to see if it's rescheduled again for next year. Let's say this is our third trip down and not seen a race yet. So anyway, let me explain what went wrong yesterday. I didn't bother putting the sat nav on because I've got all the directions written down and on my tank bag. So join the M1 South at junction 21 and I've got to come off at 15A. So we're heading down south and all of a sudden I seen junction 15 and I thought, oh, that's okay. And then I thought, no it ain't, because actually coming south I'd seen 15A before I seen 15. Oh, by this time I'd even gone by 15. So I carried on down to junction 14, pulled off the road and set the sat nav. Now I assumed it would take me back up north to junction 15, but it said no, carry on M1 south. And I thought, okay, I must go probably down another junction or so and then it takes me off. Well, it did actually. It took me all the way down to the M25. So here I am, you know, on Europe's largest car park, crawling by Heathrow and all the way down to the M3. So hence it was a very tedious, boring journey completely on the motorway. But hey ho, we got here in the end. I love this view. It's one of the nice ones. It'd be nice to sit out there on your balcony and watch over the sea with that early morning cup of coffee and a ciggy. Paradise. I suppose the people who live there, I wonder if they actually still appreciate it. How long does the novelty take to wear off on something like that? You think, yeah, I do it all the time. But, you know, I spoke to several people who have got houses with swimming pools, and in fact one of them said his is green and got a family of ducks living on it. So, always my famous car park which I'll get lost in. I'm in the Yarmouth car park, so we'll get parked up now and go and have a walk round. Okay, so that's just been to Yarmouth, and a nice walk round, a coffee and a hot sausage roll, and now we're off to look at this little bay somewhere. Apparently it's only about a mile away. That was weird. I've literally just seen a close which was actually named after my surname. Wouldn't mind buying a house there. It'd be quite amusing. So anyway, this is Mickey's type of road. You know, it's nice and narrow and bendy. In fact, it's better than Mickey's type of road. This one's actually got a road surface, so things are looking up. Okay, so we're now leaving Fort Victoria. Nice place, very quiet, very quaint. It's a bit off the tourist beaten track, which is nice. Couple of nice cafes and some great sea views. Also to look at down there's a few old cannons and some gift shops and craft shops, so it's quite a nice place. We're going to make his way back home now, well home, back to the caravan, and I think then we're all going to get together for a chip supper tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please click to like, and also please subscribe. It does help the channel. This is just part one. There's going to be a couple of follow-up videos, because putting them all together would have made it a bit long and drawn out. So all's left for me to say bye for now and wait for part two.